Hey guys, Harrison I'm back at it once again with a brand new video for you, and welcome to episode 34 of our Grid Let's Play. Now, in case you didn't see episode 33, King Christopher of Okutama, I took on the Vertex Prototype Championship and came second to my own teammate, Jamie Christopher. I have since gone back and have won the event off screen so as to save time, because trust me, if I did every event and every attempt to complete an event, this Let's Play would be like 55 to 155 episodes long. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do now is that, because we've now polished off the Japan region, we have unlocked the next head-to-head. As you can see, it is a prototype against Raven West. Now, because it's a prototype event, that means that there's a problem. There's only 3 courses in the Japanese region. One is the Marina Bay track, or one is the Bay track area, which is more for drifting and for streetcars. Shibuya is again for streetcars and GT1s, so I'm guessing it's not going to be that. So, by process of elimination, can you probably guess what track this is going to be around? Yeah, my favourite, Okutama, of course. Right. Let's go savage and see if we can do it. If not, we'll go back and we'll knock it down. But my main aim is to complete basically the whole 3rd tier tonight. Oh, it's the hill climb. I forgot about those. Shit. Okay. Is it a Toge event, or is it just a straight hill climb? I don't even know. I'll have to wait and see. To say, doing a hill climb in a 787 is not one of my happiest thoughts of the day. Ow. Well, oh god, ow. Well, as I remember from the last episode, I quite rightfully told you guys that basically prototypes are made of spit and Kleenex. So they are extremely sensitive to damage. So doing these hill climbs we saw earlier in the series is difficult enough. Doing them now in a car that can do 240 miles an hour in this game scares the bejesus out of me. Where's McCain gone? He's lost a lot of time. He's now way back. Did he make a mistake somewhere? Remember, in this game, the AI tends to make a lot of mistakes. It's the most fuming AI I've seen in a racing game in quite some time. Well, for 2007, it was quite ahead of its time, in all honesty. You know, AI that instead of just being bulletproof and just churn out identical laps every time around, these AI actually made mistakes and acted seemingly fuming, which is nice. The problem is this game also tends to have a bit of rubber banding in it now and again as well, which is also a problem. Even on basic difficulty, it rubber bands to a degree. But we are 7 seconds clear, which is excellent. Right, we're coming down towards the bottom now. This bit I remember. Oh. Thing is, remember, you've not got very much of a room for error on this track because the grass run of areas have no grip, and in a car like this, you're going to hit the wall. Skim the rock there, but we're okay. See, look, that little scrape, engine damage. See what I mean? This car is made of glass. We're actually faster though. We got up to 8.7 seconds. Doesn't matter. This is the final corner, if I'm not mistaken. Power out in the exit. And across the line. First time. It's a miracle. And we won by over 10 seconds. Suck a dick, Raven West. Suck it, McCain. This round goes to Harrison. Well, that was surprisingly triumphant. 2.5 million was as a bonus for that, and obviously 5,000 per flashback. So that is the Japan region taken care of. Only one event left on this entire third tier, and that's the Modal CCGT series in GT1. That's totally not confusing. Right. I remember this, we were trying this one again because we kind of dropped it at Long Beach. You could only use the Koenigsegg. And guys, I'm probably going to stick to bumper cam for the time being. I know a couple of people in the comments weren't too happy about it, but most guys seem to be okay. But the reason why I'm using the bumper cam is because, simply put, I can see why they didn't put the cockpit cam in Grid 2. And only 5% of Grid users use the cockpit cam. And the reason why is the cockpit cam is limited. It's not a very good cockpit cam. It obstructs your vision, and the broken windshields, it's almost too realistic in the terms of it makes your driving experience worse if you put yourself in the cockpit. At least with bumper cam you can see the whole track and what you've got to work with a lot more. So with a little bit of luck, you make less mistakes. Which, quite frankly, given the nature of this Let's Play, is quite necessary. Especially in these Koenigsegg 230 mile an hour CCGTs or whatever they are. I remember seeing the original Koenigsegg on Top Gear, like the very first series. Oh, that's a big crash. Christopher got caught up in that pretty bad. This guy, of course, tries to turn into me on a left-hander. My bad. So if I can get through this one, we unlock the last head-to-head for the American region, and we can finally move on to the global tier. Remember, only 5 global events I've got left to do, because I remember I did all the drift events off camera as another car out, or not out, but taking some damage and has a spin. I'm going to try and seem to gain on Kent Murphy here in his Koenigsegg. It's an exclusive event, it's Koenigsegg's only. I should have gathered that from watching the CCGT bit. Rare time where the tire would actually kind of help me out there. Funny how that turns out. Right. These guys are actually quite good by the looks of it as well. Got to catch up on that lead in 2, and they're quite close together, so hoping they have an accident of some kind. I almost hit that tyre wall again. Remember that one from earlier in the series? I hit that one out of absolutely nowhere and wrecked myself. Hang on. I think I actually kind of messed up my camera as well. I've gone for the far away cam now. Oh god! Oh! Wow! Ow, ow, ow. Okay, lucky I've got 2 flashbacks. May or may not be using both of them. The issue here is I think I've timed it to where it's back in the wall. Okay, there we go. We're okay, we're okay. Minor scrape. Minor rear wheel damage. Rear wheel damage isn't as bad as front wheel damage, so we should be okay. But now I'm down to no flashback, so let's hope we don't choke this up a little bit. But I can see all 4 cars in front of me, which is a good sign. I'm just got to try and find a way to pass them all cleanly. Which might be a challenge. Oh, AI off the wall. That could be a problem. Up into 4th. Oh my god. Tom Exley in the lead. Bradley James there in 3rd. When you're only a second off the front, just gotta try and take it easy here. Oh god. Skim the wall. Not too bad. Hairpin. Oh, I think we had a minor. We had some contact back there, and that's bunched the pack up again. Bit of oversteer. Bit of argy-bargy there. Bit of engine damage now as well, but again, we're going to keep going. We're okay. Oh. Oh, and I've spun it, of course. Oh, God. And now I'm down in 8th. Okay, this is now officially a recovery drive. Oh, God, my... Whoa! How did that even happen? And then Christopher hits me. What in the blue hell happened there? This game, man, I swear, it has, like, that AI driver spinning out and then literally taking flight. Like something out of Ace Combat 6. Like, what in the blue hell was that? Fatigue? I'll friggin' say. Annoyingly, this is the best the car's felt all race. We're actually closing in, like, if we can maybe steal 5th place, that'd be pretty sweet. Oh, Wexley spun it! Karma! Seventh. Well, that's not good. Where did Wexley end up? 3rd. Okay, that's not the end of the world, but that's not a good start. Again, I'll have to do this off camera, and then I'll probably cut back to me finishing it, or something along those lines, if we don't win it. Because I want to get this tier finished off in this episode. Yeah, and I failed every objective, and so did Christopher, because he's even more useless than I am when he's not in a prototype. Right, there's going to be a Washington race in here somewhere, I'm not looking forward to it. And of course, the Scot that won the last race starts 2nd in this one. And I'm at the back! Thanks, game. Much appreciated. Drive, you numpties! To be fair, San Francisco's probably my best American track, even though that's not saying much considering I'm awful at all the American tracks. No, you've got to be kidding me. He spun, and then completely out of my control, he takes me out. Look, he spins, he knocks me into the wall. Of course it does! Game! Oh god. I'm just going to restart from here, to be honest. We're only 30 seconds in. There's no point in me using both flashbacks early on. Seriously, it's friggin' tedious. Like, what was I meant to do about that first crash? He spun it right in front of my nose and then tags me, and then I have to suffer as a result when I actually tapped my round oxide. That wasn't good. Okay, that one was on me. Everything that went wrong in that first 15-second period went wrong. Everything. Right, let's try this again. Thread and the needle. Well, that's better. 8th place. Right. We're actually in half decent shape here now. Considering we're starting from the back. Gotta mind these curbs as well, because they will spin you out, as proven by me no less than 3 minutes ago. Ooh, drop in the water, and there's another tap. Oh my god! Now I've got steering damage. Luckily, it's only minor. The engine apparently is damaged too, because this game has a delayed afterthought with things like this. But the car feels fine, so let's keep going. This is the full San Fran course, so it's got the really crazy uphill tramline bit. Which is really cool in theory, but then you have this really annoying blind right-hander, which Infusia Professional Racing, like, must have got the idea from Infusia back on the PS2 to put that in there. That was a simulator I played nearly as much as Gran Turismo 3 back in the day. I had Infusia Professional Racing on the PS2. I don't know how many people remember that game, but it had a San Francisco-like track in there. And it had that exact same uphill tram section. It was ridiculous. That game in general was ridiculous. The Japanese, they really went to detail with that one. What is going on here? Why is everybody now suddenly close together? Must have been some kind of accident! My god! Well, that was definitely an accident, alright. And I'm now 4th, and now my teammate is in the lead. This game... Ugh, I've got no words. I'm silenced beyond words. And that is something that doesn't happen to me very often. Come on! 4th is not bad. We can do better, though. Oh, I made a mistake up there. Had a bad run in, so let's see if we can out-drag him up the hill. We're looking good here. Now I've just got to out-brake him. Shit. I took the corner a little bit too well. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. Perfect. I'll take a second as long as Christopher wins, to be honest. Oh, God. And now I've got transmission damage, too. Are these cars also made of glass? I'm all over the place on this hill. Gah! This game is determined to kill me. And seriously, this last part of the track, it's built for accidents. This whole section right here. So we had a spinner up front, we had another one just ahead of me. So we're back into 7th again, which is becoming a frequent position during this episode. Not that I'm particularly proud of that. I've had no luck going my way in this series. And then that happens. And now we're in 6th again. This game works in very mysterious ways. Okay, this time we nailed the uphill bit. This pit is crazy though. Like, the jumps will unbalance your car. Like, this time down here last time was chaos. I'm deliberately easing off coming down the hill now. Oh, I don't know how I was able to control that one. Let's hope there's an accident up at the other end and I can pick somebody off at the end. That'd be quite nice. Well, at least Christopher won, right? That's a bonus. 6th. Okay, that's a thing, I suppose. Right? I don't even want to know what the championship table looks like. It's probably going to be a clusterfuck. I'm now 8th in the championship, but we're only 10 points off the top. Christopher's now 2nd with 26 points, and somehow we're still leading the team championship. This makes no sense to me whatsoever. I've got... Oh, it's Detroit. Okay, I'm actually quite good at Detroit, so... Hopefully we'll have... I'm starting 9th? Come on, game. Cut me a break. And Christopher's starting 2nd. Gah! Christopher now leads in the GT1. Oh my god. What the f... Of course. Just standard car barrel rolling on top of mine during a race. At least I've now got a witty name for the episode. Well, we're in third. Second now. Is Christopher going to make way for me? Oh god! Let me use a flashback there, because that badly damaged my front left. Let's try this again. Right. Give me space, Christopher. Thank you. This isn't good news for the championship, bear in mind. I wouldn't mind it if Christopher dropped a few places, but it's not looking that likely. But hey, what do I know? Let's see what we got here. Minor scrape. We're fine. Okay. That chicane is so dangerous. I'm surprised. I've hyped up that chicane for the whole series about how silly it is in this Detroit track, which is pretty much right-angle turns almost the whole way through. And I've never actually wrecked it in that corner. I don't think ever. It's the kind of corner, though, that screams, hit me. Go on, tap me with your front wing and see what happens. Like that. Minor steering damage. Okay, I can live with that. We're now 3 seconds clear of Christopher, which is nice. See, kids, I can still lead and win a race. Even the bad ones. It's possible. In some alternative universe. The Twilight Zone, maybe? Sorry about that bit of a quiet spell there, just thinking about my unit class I've got to go to today. I still got university day after I record this. It's crazy. It's 5 to 7. Trust me, going into university at 5 o'clock in the afternoon till 7 is the most depressing thought I've had this week. I know, it's the definition of first world problems, but you get what I mean. It's not fun. You've already spent your entire day chilled at home and now you've got to shower and get dressed and go somewhere and learn for a couple of hours. I know, I'm such a whiny bitch. Still, let's suck it up. Looks like Christopher's going to hang on to second, which means we'll probably give him the championship, barring a miracle. Oh god. That was dumb of me. Why did I drive over the cones? I'm such a tremendous clot. God. I always make things difficult for myself sometimes, you know? We're okay. Just about. I've minor damage on every part. It's like I've played crash damage bingo. The only thing I need now is the tyres. That can be arranged. Bit of oversteered edge to make sure we got through the corner okay. Final chicane. Just about made it okay, and we win! About friggin' time I won one. Jesus. A 1-2 finish for Harrison Racing, and I won by 10 seconds in the end. And John, the guy that was early championship leader, is now finished that one in last. So what does the title race look like? Christopher's got to be on top now, right? Christopher is in the lead by 6 points. So I've got to beat Christopher by at least 3 positions. The grid order for this final race is going to be an interesting one. I've got to win, and I've got to hope Christopher finishes 4th or lower. If my maths is right. And Wexley starting 2nd, which isn't good. I've got to stop Bradley as well. I'm starting 10th. Christopher starting 6th. That's not too bad, but it's not wonderful either. And this is Washington, my least favourite track in the whole game. Washington has been a bitch to me ever since I started this game! Barrel roll! Did you just see that? Did you just see that? Have you ever witnessed anything more epic in your life? I just did a barrel roll and survived. That was the swaggest thing I've ever done in this Let's Play. I just barrel rolled the car completely and just kept going. Right, I'm leading this second back in 7th. See if we can get to the leaders now. Bit of smoke, we're up into 6th. Didn't hit anybody, that's good. That kink! I forgot about that kink! If anyone's ever seen me do Washington in this Let's Play before, you know right about there. Like, the car will lose control and it will bottom out because there's a kink in the road. Like right there, I just drove over it. Luckily I was slower this time, so it's okay. Round the outside, that's a nice pass. We're in 5th. This is fine. The good news is that Christopher's now down the order. The bad news is Bradley James is not, and I need to get up there. Look, the good news is also is that I am up the field at the moment. Oh, a bit of contact there, up into 3rd. Well, actually, it wasn't contact, he just spun out again. And luckily, I wasn't in the way of that one. I've been very lucky when it comes to dodging accidents during the rest of this championship. I'm thinking that this position right now is good enough. Having taken a look at the championship standings, I think I'm okay if I'm in 3rd. I think. So I'm not going to push too hard. Whoa! As I spin it there. God damn, that chicane is a nightmare. Not only have you got to suddenly change direction, but the track undulates as well. It's so difficult. It's so difficult to get that bit right. But we're okay still. But we are now out of flashbacks. Oh, spinner! Pendle's gone. It's now me and Kurt Lexel in the battle for the lead. Graze the wall, graze the other wall. We're dodging some major bullets on this one. But Lexel's not in the title race. Why am I racing him so hard? We've got to take it easy a little bit here. See if he makes a mistake. Just gotta hang in there. Oh! Oh, we hit him as well. Oh. I was riding my luck when it came to dodging other people's accidents, because that corner seems to have made everybody spin out. But the car is okay. Car still feels okay. I can even afford to let Wexley through, I think. No, isn't Wexley right behind me in the championship? Or is that Bradley James? I think it's Bradley James, actually. I'm okay in this position. I just need to settle down. Here comes that chicane. I'm taking this at literally 5 miles an hour. I'm not taking any chances on this. You're okay. I think that's the last real tricky bit. I'm being very tentative right now. Okay, okay, I can breathe, I can breathe. I know the rest of this bit quite well. Medium speed, then similar medium speed right, and then up and over the crest, and we should be over the line. I think we've done this. I think we've actually done it. I came 8th and 7th in a race. Am I going to win this one? Where's Christopher? Yes! Get in there, you beauty! Christopher was 7th. Oh, somehow we salvaged that one. I don't even know how we managed to pull that off, but we did. Yes! Oh, that's a good one. We needed that. High win. Tom Wexley was 2nd, Christopher 3rd. Thank the good Lord for that one, if such a thing exists. Ooh, religion, contentious. Right. Oh man, that was quite a miracle. Also, funny how reputation bars are all so close together. 774, 785, 770. It all kind of balances out in the end. It's kind of weird. Considering I've not done all the events the same number of times. We're only at 31 minutes. Let's give the head-to-head a shot now, because that's the last one in the region. It's a GT1 event against Raven West, somewhere in America. Let's get right to it. You know, if we can do this in one take, we can have a whole episode wrapped up in just under 40 minutes, and then I'm a very happy boy going into the 5 global events. We can probably do 2 per episode from here on in, which would be great. I'm in the Aston Martin DBR9 against good old Nathan McCain, and it's around Detroit in reverse. That's a pretty decent track for me, so let's go. I've got a better start than McCain as well. Oh, McCain almost wrecked it right off the start there. Oversteered that. McCain comes back through. We were already fighting. This has become an old rivalry now. Again, overcooked that corner as well. I think I'm trying a bit too hard to pass him here. Oh, bit of steering damage there. We had a little bit of contact, but we're through. McCain, I think, ran very wide through that turn. I think we've done Detroit actually in reverse once in this game so far, so I'm still kind of guesstimating this a little bit, especially in a car I don't normally drive with, so a little bit of impromptu guesswork here, but we're making it work. That's like the Singapore Sling. That it's like a double chicane or triple chicane. I can't remember what the result was when I put that as a question. Like, is it a double or a triple chicane? Like, what's the official term for such a weird invention? I don't know if Singapore was another tilt one because it's a street circuit, Singapore, but whatever. I don't know what the result of that was, but it reminded me just of the Singapore, that triple chicane that Singapore used to have. Bit wide there, but we're okay. McCain right on our chuff still, looking for a way through. 2 laps to go. He can take that bit flat out, and McCain did not. Okay, through the tunnel. This bit is tricky because the light from the tunnel blinds you until the last minute. This is just a slow uphill corkscrew bit. This track's actually probably more fun in reverse, funnily enough. It's weird how these things turn out. Okay, we're powering out now, towards the hairpin. We're now clear by nearly 2 whole seconds, and we haven't even used the flashback in this race. And there's a spin. We're okay. Again, McCain couldn't take advantage of that. So let's keep pushing. I'm a bit slow around this bit though. I've got to be a bit more braver with these chicanes now, that's for sure. Very, very technical, this. But I think we took that bit much faster second time around, which is good. A long, windy hairpin, and then we're back out for the start of the final lap. But where's McCain? He had a very slow sector. He's 1.6 seconds back now. In head-to-head terms, that's donkey's years. But we took a hit there. Oh, God. So, transmission damage and front left damage. Okay, let's keep going. Come on. I could do everything I wanted to do in this episode without having to use any unnecessary restarts. Well, recordings anyway. That would be a rare thing on this series, to actually, you know, do everything I wanted to do for a change, rather than having to spend an hour with 15 restarts. That would be nice. It doesn't happen often in this series, but, you know, we'll make a change. There we go. McCain's much faster through the hairpin. I'll give him that. Oh. Damage to the intercooler. We're limping our way to the line now. McCain right on our tail is only half a second behind. One last sector to go. It's the very tricky, windy bit now. A lot of right angles. I've never seen so many right angle triangles since my maths days in high school. But we're coming to the final corner. Just guide it in. The wall be your friend. I tapped it by accident. I made a right dog's dinner, and here comes McCain down the inside, but we block him defensively and we take the win. Woo! That was close. I made a right dog's dinner at that final corner. We both took a bit of scrapes in that one as well, but we won again. First time again. Woohoo! That was perfect. What an excellent episode. Epic recovery. So, without further ado, we have now completed the entire third tier of events. Hooray! That only took us 20 episodes. Right. Next up on the series, we start taking on the 5 global events. Well, the 5 that are left. Remember, I've already done the Drift Grand Prix because I did that off camera. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to focus on the touring cars and the GT1 first. So if we're lucky, we might be able to get them both done in one episode next time around. So you can see the end of this series is definitely coming. We're nearly there, folks. Stay patient. Gran Turismo 6 is coming soon. But in the meantime, I've been Harrison101. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Sayonara.